Hello everyone, today we are going to learn how to make the perfect cup of tea. Some people say the perfect cuppa. So you will need a kettle filled with water, a bowl with sugar in, a teaspoon, a tea bag, but if you're making loose leaf tea, all you have to do is cut the tea bag open and pop it into your teapot. Also, you will need a jug with milk inside. So let's get started. So the first thing you'll need to do is fill your kettle up with water up to where it says max. Because if you overfill your kettle, the kettle will overboil. So the temperature of the water is really important depending on which tea you'll be drinking. The most black teas will need around 96 degrees Celsius. So that's the temperature of which the water needs to be boiled at. A black tea is where you don't put milk into your tea. Green teas need around 70 degrees, and you can buy some kettles that lets you set the boiling temperature. But if you don't have one, it's easy enough to measure with a thermometer. Okay, so I'm going to press the on button just here. And as you can see, it is boiling at 100 degrees Celsius. So let's boil the kettle and we'll come back to you. So while our kettle is boiling, we can put our tea bag and our sugar into the cup. Getting the right cup is really important. Don't use plastic, as sometimes the tea leaves will stick to the sides. Don't use metal either, because it'll make your tea taste metallic. Lots of people think you should use ceramic. So today I'm using a ceramic cup, or sometimes a porcelain cup will keep your tea super tasty. And that was actually how tea used to be served when it first came over from China. Serving tea in porcelain cups is so wonderful. It's become part of our heritage and something that people travel hundreds of miles to come and enjoy. So we're going to put our tea bag into the cup like that. And here's our sugar. We're going to use a teaspoon. So I like having 2 sugars into my tea. So we go 1, 2. Okay, so all we have to do now is wait for our kettle to be boiled. So now that our kettle is nearly boiled, it's starting to flash at the top, look. So when the kettle's boiled, it'll make a click sound and it will beep. So let's just wait for that beep. You see the water boiling inside it? There we go. That means our kettle is now boiled. Some people use a teapot for their tea. So all they do is put the tea bag into their teapot just like so. And then add the sugar. So I'm going to put a little bit in there like that. Okay. Then we pour the boiling water into the kettle just like that. Okay. And now I'm going to pour some into my mug. Just like that. Okay, so now it's time to let our tea bags brew. The time you leave the tea in the teapot depends on how you would like your tea. So some people like their tea strong, some people like their tea weak. So make sure you're looking to see how strong you would like your tea. Some people leave it in for a minute. Some people might leave it in a bit longer. So if you're not using a teapot, all you have to do is stir your tea just like that and let it brew for a bit. So I'm going to let that brew just for a little bit. And the same in here, just give it a little bit of a stir around. just like so. Can you see it in there? There it is. So it's starting to go that brown colour. That's definitely starting to brew now. So if you're using a teapot, all you have to do is take your tea bag out of the teapot. Just like that. And then I'm going to pop the lid on top. Just like that. And now I'm going to show you what it will look like in this little cup here. So, pour it in. There we go. So that's a lovely colour for my tea. I'm going to pour some milk in from the jug. Now, some people like their tea milky, some people like their tea strong. So depending on how strong you would like your tea, that's the amount of milk you need to put in. So I like mine not too strong, not too weak. There we go. So I'm going to take my spoon, stir it a little bit. You don't have to stir it, but that's what I choose to do. So there you go. That's from the teapot. So if you're having it straight from the kettle, all you have to do, take your tea bag out once you've had it brewed. Lovely. Then you just add your milk in very, very carefully. Again, depending on how strong or weak you like your tea. Just like that. Give it a little stir around. And there you go. That's how you make the perfect cup of tea. Also, maybe have a little biscuit to go with your tea. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy your tea.